Hi guys, it's Dan and Becky from
Bugs on the Windshield.
We've been working on our pictures and videos from our cruise to Alaska in 2016. Just 4 short years ago, we were getting ready for this awesome trip and this awesome destination. This year's been quite a bit different for all of us. We've been staying home, working from home if we can, and just trying to stay in touch with our friends and family through Zoom and through FaceTime.
We had a virtual date night with our friends in Colorado, the same friends we went to Alaska with. We talked about the day we spent in Juneau, so you'll hear some of our conversation.
And like many of you, we're looking forward to many exciting adventures and trips down the road. Stay in touch with your friends and family through Zoom and FaceTime. It's a lot of fun. Juneau was our longest day. We were there from 7 in the morning until 10 at night. I think we were supposed to. I looked back at the receipt today and it said we had a check-in time at 9:30 for our whale watch and Mendenhall Glacier tour.
I thought the whale watch was the best part.
The crew was phenomenal. I mean, they treated us great. I thought that was a really good experience with everyone there.
I thought so too. They were really nice. So when we got off, we just gave them all of our money. Just take it all. It was so good.
You could tell they enjoyed their job, you know.
Oh yeah, they were so excited. They're like, we're not going to get your hopes up. We're hoping to see something really exciting today, and it was killer whales.
And we saw a lot more of them than we did. What were the other whales?
Humpback.
The humpback whales.
Humpback.
We never did get to see the whale tail, come up, but that's okay. I did not feel like I missed out on anything on that day. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see the porpoises and everything. I think I enjoyed those almost most of all.
And the weather we had was like excellent. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better day. It just wasn't too hot. It wasn't raining. We didn't get a lot of rain.
If I remember right, wasn't it close to like mid-60s or almost 70 degrees that day? I remember looking at the weather back in Evergreen, and it was warmer in Alaska than it was here in Evergreen.
We had really good weather the whole time, but Juneau was our best day, I think.
And they said that Juneau only gets, 40 days a year of sunshine, and we had sun that whole day.
Yeah, that was one of those days. So they had 39 more days left the rest of the year. So.
Yep.
This is actually a porpoise. We saw a lot of porpoises jumping in and out of the water. I thought that was really cool. On the way out in the boat, we saw several porpoises jumping in and out of the water, and I thought, I want to get that on film, so I took my camera out, and as soon as I did, they stopped jumping.
Here's some pictures of the humpbacks. I stayed out on the deck as long as I could, hoping to get some shots of the whale tails, but I guess they weren't diving deep that day.
Right, they told us the whale tails come up when the whales dive deep, so I guess they were just staying up on the surface that day. But it was really cool to see them. We really enjoyed it. We actually got a show of the humpback whale doing a little dance behind Jeff a couple of times.
I was surprised that whale got so close.
But he was flipping you off.
And many times it just went on and on.
Get some photos. That was fun. Then we had, like I said, we had our stop at the Mendenhall Glacier, and that was a lot of fun. A little hike out to it.
The crew from the Whale Watch told us a little shortcut, so we didn't have to take the entire hike. I don't know how long that was, though. I don't remember. Maybe a mile or so out. But for us, we walked the way they told us, and we got there a lot quicker. And we saw so much more. I think we'd spent so much more time, close to the glacier and the waterfall.
Yeah, that waterfall is amazing how big it is.
I know. You can't really tell until you see those people.
Yeah.
Those little tiny people.
I remember just the roar of the water at the waterfall, and how it seemed to get louder the closer we got.
Yeah.
How loud it was when we got as close as we did right at the end.
Yeah, it was hard to talk basically when we were down at the bottom of the waterfall.
But
Remember, there were some kayakers going right up to the glacier also.
That's almost scary because I mean, if there's any calving, I don't remember seeing any there at Mendenhall, but at the other glaciers we saw, a lot of it. But yeah, that seems a little scary. but it would be a really, really cool kayak trip out there.
yeah, we took a bunch of pictures out there. We were there and the nice thing is we were there for a long time. We had a lot of time at the glacier.
I didn't feel rushed at all. We got to spend as much time as we wanted to. That was a good thing about the tour. And we had so much time in Juneau that, we didn't have to hurry to get back to the ship or anything like that. It was really nice. We caught a bus on the way back, and I don't think there were very many people on the bus. It was, I think, maybe just us. I don't remember very many people being on there.
Yeah, I don't remember being a big crowd. That was the one nice thing about the time we went. There wasn't a big crowd. I mean, there was one ship in port. We were it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we were also, wasn't that the first cruise for Carnival for the year?
Yeah.
Alaska?
For Alaska, yeah.
So we did 3 things in Juneau. We did the whale watching, Mount Robert, and the Mendenhall Glacier.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know, that was a lot. That was a busy day.
Yeah, that was the most stuff we did, like in one stop. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just,
Yeah, I think you're right.
Imagine when they're coming down to hit the brakes out and start swinging.
We are now ascending 1,800 feet above sea level. Mount Roberts Tramway is the only aerial tramway here in Southeast Alaska. We were built August 10th, 1996. We've been up and running for 20 years now, though we only operate May through September. Here in a moment, we will be passing through the Alaska temperate rainforest. Here, we average about 90 inches of rain and 100 inches of snow a year. There are 3 different kinds of trees you guys will notice. The first one I'll be telling you about is called the Sitka spruce. These trees have the pointy tops and they look like your typical Christmas trees. The Clinton people use this mainly to make things out of, such as wooden bowls, spoons, forks, hooks even, and the inner bark was used as a food source. The second one is called the Western hemlock. These are the droopier trees with the droopier tops. The Clinton people use this tree mainly for medicinal uses. The third one is called the red alder trees. These are the green leafy trees that you guys see. And the Clinton people use this to smoke their salmon in. Once we reach a sky bridge, you guys will notice that there are windows wrapped all around for you guys to look out and enjoy this beautiful scenery. All that we ask is you please keep your personal belongings inside of the windows, because if you drop them, we do not have a way to retrieve them. Down the sky bridge on the left, we have a Raven Eagle gift shop. In the main building as well, we have a Chill Cat Theater where we have a complimentary film. On the Clinton people culture here in Juneau, Alaska, it runs every half an hour and on the hour. It runs approximately 18 minutes long. If you guys would like to purchase the extended version, they do have it in the Raven Eagle gift shop. We also have there's a raptor center, outside. And there's a live bald eagle. Her name is Lady Baltimore. If you guys go see her, please keep the noise down to a minimum and turn the flashes off on your cameras. Outside of the main building as well, there is a nature center. There, they can give you guys the information and the conditions on the trails up here in the mountain. You can also purchase them for $1. I'm not sure if you... Once we come to a complete stop, we'll be exiting out of these 2 doors in front of me, labeled exit. Please stand clear of the doors. They do open automatically. And watch your step. The cart does have a tendency to sway back and forth and side to side when we are offloading. I hope you guys enjoy your time up here on the mountain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
like there's snow here. There's a reason
Yeah. Yeah, there's snow before then. The last few winters have been very mild. Born and raised here in Alaska, I've never seen excuse me, I've never seen the winter so mild.
We had our Mount Roberts tour through Carnival, so we had it, we were ready to go whenever. You could just go whenever. And we just went after lunch. And that was not busy.
It worked out great.
Yeah. And then you guys knew someone up there on the mountain.
We met a girl on our flight
Yeah, that's
from
right.
Denver to Seattle, I think, or to Vancouver.
Okay.
And she asked us where we were going, and we told her, and she said she worked at the gift shop up at the top of the tram ride.
Uh-huh.
And so we looked her up, and it seemed like, was she there? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she was there or not, but I know that's where she worked, and she was also one that recommended the restaurant that we ate
Oh,
at.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's how we picked that restaurant.
It was very
Yeah, she
tasty.
said that was one of the more authentic restaurants up there. It wasn't a tourist trap,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
even though it was close to the pier.
Mm-hmm. I like those shots of the ship down below, as we're up on the mountain. I thought that was pretty cool.
Mhm. Makes it look so tiny.
I know.
Yeah.
And the city too. It's kind of neat to see,
Yeah.
the town down below there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back sometime.
I'm ready to go back now.
Yeah. Well, we think in a couple of years, maybe.
Yeah, I'm game.
Yeah, definitely.
The trip down seemed a lot faster. Okay, we sped the video up here.
Glacier Bay and Juneau are my two favorite
Mm-hmm.
memories of this trip.
Right. I'd have to agree with that too.
Now we're walking back to the ship.
So was this legend ship that we were on smaller than the one we took to the Caribbean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more narrow and it has a capacity for less people.
Wow.
And I mean, it's made a little bit differently too. As you can see how it has those kind of places that go in there by the lifeboats. The Freedom doesn't have that. That's the one we took to the Caribbean. You guys got some really cool pictures of the eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool to see all those eagles flying around.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the highlights of that stop for me too,
Mm-hmm.
to see all the eagles.
It was I mean, we came back, I think, after Mount Roberts and then got back off and walked around again. We had plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jeff and I were remembering that we went back to the same restaurant and we weren't really hungry for dinner, but didn't we have ice cream?
That's right, we did. I forgot
Yeah,
about
we went
that.
back to
and I
the
forgot
Twisted Fish. Well, this will be fun. Is there anything more to say about Juneau? Can anybody think of anything more to say about Juneau?
Any comments, concerns?
What was your favorite part? We already said that, but say it again.
Probably the whales followed, for me, the whale watching followed closely by all the eagles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say the whales were my favorite part.
That's been my
I've never
favorite
seen them
thing.
in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On TV, or maybe at the, not the zoo, but the, like, SeaWorld or something. So to see them in the wild was super cool for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a neat thing, I think. Really enjoyed that.
We loved our day in Juneau. One day we hope to go back, and one thing is for sure, we will do the whale watch again. We used Juneau Tours to book our whale watch and Mendenhall Glacier tour. Since we had so much time in port, it felt safe to book our tour outside of Carnival excursions. It was less expensive, and we highly recommend this tour. We'd like to thank Jeff and Debbie for joining us and talking about our day in Juneau. And we'd like to thank Jeff for sharing some awesome photography with us.
Stay tuned for our day in Skagway. And don't forget to subscribe.